it's like everybody knows everybody on the bus, and I'm just kind of sitting there like. Today's topic is public transportation. I realize my TV is still on. I should probably turn that off. There's a lot I can say about public transportation. Holy crap. There was one morning where I was standing at my first bus stop that's at the end of my street, and this little girl is walking towards me, and she's walking towards my bus stop. And all of a sudden, the school bus just drives by, and she starts running after it, screaming no. And then the poor girl just breaks down and starts bawling, and I don't know what to do. Eventually, she walked back to her grandma's house that was right there, and grandma drove her to school. But man, that was pretty intense. The people that populate Cincinnati public transportation, they're pretty interesting people. There was one day this woman got on the bus, and she was wearing a tank top and no bra. And everything was visible. And let me tell you, I've never seen boobs hang so low. Should have started singing, "Do y'all boobs hang low? Do they wobble?" That would have been inappropriate. Speaking of big boobs, I came across someone with a rather large chest. And I may or may not have taken a picture. So I'm just gonna let you see this. So I'm not really sure what was going on, but she either was hiding something in her shirt, or man, girl's got a rack. Lots of weird things happen on public transportation. There was one day when this woman got on, and I believe it was her boyfriend that was with her, and she sat down catty corner in front of me, and she had a bag in her hand. I was like, that's weird. And she occasionally would put the bag up to her mouth, and I thought maybe she's hyperventilating. No, I realized she was trying to keep herself from Ralphing all over the place. That bus route does go to hospital, so maybe that's where she was going. I don't know, but I offered her some gum, mint gum, to help her keep her Ralph down, and the woman in front of her offered her a mint. So I got off before they did, so I'm hoping she was all right. Quite frequently, I get hit on when I'm either on the bus or waiting for the bus. Sometimes it's the most awkward experience of my life. Craziest thing that I've ever had happen to me was when I was standing at the bus stop at the end of my street, and all of a sudden this guy drives by, and he turns onto the street that's right by where I'm standing. And occasionally people do that and drop their kids off the daycare that's right there, but this guy, he stopped, and he was kind of like on the phone, and he rolled his window down, and he kept going like this. So I'm like, what are you doing? And so I asked the other girl, I was like, do you know him? And she was like, nah. I was like, all right, I'm going to go get rid of him, because that's what lesbians do, is they think they can get rid of all the guys. So I walk up to his window. I'm about 5 feet from the passenger side of his car. And he was like, hey, shorty, how you doing? And I immediately thought, oh, God, this is going to be bad. I said, I'm doing fine, sir. How are you? And he was like, where are you going? And I was like, I'm just catching the bus to school. And he said, do you watch much TV? And I said, no, not really, actually. And he goes, have you ever seen this Starburst commercial about a contradiction within a contradiction? And I was like, yeah, I think so, kind of. And he proceeds to say, well, 'cause girl, that's you. You be a thick, good-looking white girl, and I can't get enough. This is what I was wearing that day. I had my roommate JJ take a picture of me to prove that I wasn't wearing anything ridiculous. The man actually said that. He took the time to pull his car over to the side of the road to tell me that I was a contradiction because I was a good-looking, thick white girl, and he couldn't get enough. And I said, well, thank you, sir. And then he proceeded to see my cell phone. He goes, oh, you got digits? And I go, yeah, I do. And he was like, can I have them? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if my boyfriend will be okay with that. And he immediately said, oh, we don't have to tell him. So I said, nah, dude, I really think he wouldn't like that. I said, but thank you. And he said, all right, well, you have a nice day. And I said, you too, sir. And he drove away. I couldn't believe it. And when I was telling the story to people, they said, well, why didn't you say girlfriend? The reason I didn't say girlfriend was because that sometimes when you say that to guys, especially guys like that, who were pulling over to hit on me on the side of the road, they would say something along the lines of, oh, she can come, or like, that's cool with me, and I didn't want to go there. But here's my question for you. Should I have said, I don't think my girlfriend would like that? Or should I have done what I did, where I said boyfriend? Leave it in the comments below if you care to answer that question, but I really don't know what I should do, because I guarantee you this will happen again. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you come back next time. In the meantime, go dance a little bit. Season 2 of New Girls on Netflix! Everybody watch it!